Hey, Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. I want to thank Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. So, this will be a, quick lesson through the spirit. I just, want this to, serve as a warning, to, you proud-ass women that are out there that haven't, come back to the truth and whatnot, and that still think, that shit is sweet, man, that, you could just go on and carry on about life and act like, you don't need a man, and you have surpassed a man, and men are useless, and, that whole attitude and everything, that has been perpetuated, through the earth, man, that the Lord is bringing an end to all of that nonsense, man, and different things, these different judgments, I should say, are going out constantly. Matter of fact, let's start off with that. Let's start off with that. Salakia. Zechariah, I think, or Zephaniah. This is Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame, man. So the pride of these women in particular, who I'm talking about, but people in general, these Edomites as well, but in this particular lesson, I'm getting on the women, because I have seen a lot of judgment, going out on women, man, lately, and the Lord speaks about pride. He hates pride, man. Let's get that too. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, man. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this clip right here, and then I'm gonna get this article or this other video of an incident that happened here in Boston, and just showing that the Lord is bringing judgment on these different women, man. And once the society fully collapses, man, and it becomes, like the movie The Road, or like The Purge, or even like that Denzel movie, oh man, why can't I think of it right now? Salakia, but Lord's will, it'll come back to me. But Book of Eli, when in Book of Eli, Denzel's character, he was walking doing his thing or whatever, and then he came across that woman, and she knew that she had to be with him to be protected, and if she wasn't with him, then she was done for, man. And they showed scenes of of a woman that basically got taken, the R word, and he didn't help, his character, he could have, but it wasn't his mission. And that's ultimately showing what's gonna happen, man. And even in the movie The Road, the main character, he pretty much begged his wife to stay with him and their child, and she, on some pride shit, thought she could do it on her own, or whatever the fuck she thought, and then she ended up being dead 2 weeks later or whatever, man. So that haughty spirit, that these women, a lot of these women have, and this is to the women, to who it applies, man. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, man. If you're a sincere sister and you have come back, to the truth, and you're, being humble and everything, and doing your best to, follow the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability. This isn't, I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean? This is for the proud women, or the women that haven't fully, committed themselves to YAHAWASHI and getting in order, man. Because the Lord is making it that everything will fall in order, man. So let me play a little bit of this real quick.
You need a physical woman to understand. A woman bring life. Y'all don't.
How do you get that life?
Go in the hospital and get a sperm donor. You don't need a man.
You still need a man.
You need a physical woman to bear a child for you.
And y'all need a
physical sperm.
Where does it come from?
From the hospital. I can get it from the hospital.
From a man.
If a physical man didn't go to that hospital, it would not be there.
You guys don't carry kids for 9 months. We do.
I carried them my whole life. What the hell? Kids is here the whole life.
You can't have a baby without sperm.
Women like you always try to eliminate men, and that's where the issue is. You just said you don't need a man.
You don't. You don't. We want you. There's a difference. Need and want is a different thing. I don't need a man.
You don't want him.
You want the potion.
You want the potion that lives inside of his testicles.
Understand, a woman bring life. Y'all don't.
How do you get that life?
Go in the hospital and get a sperm donor. You don't need a man.
You see? So what did she say there?
You don't have a baby without sperm.
Women like you always try to eliminate men, and that's where the issue is. You just said you don't need a man.
You don't. You don't. We want you. There's a difference. Need and want is a different thing. I don't.
Right. Need and want is a different thing. But in this society, they have taught women to believe that they just want a man, but they don't need a man. Even though, and that's why all the different women was coming up against, Kevin Samuels, man. Because he was putting them on blast, man. The reason the society is the way it is, just to be honest, is because of men. Not to be, but the natural order of things have been shifted, all because of Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, them damn devils, man. Let's get that real quick. Because the natural order, everything's off, man. Because this whole Western philosophy has polluted the minds of the people, man. This is Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord, YAHAWASHI, have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man, man. And that's what's happening in this society. And that's why you got these, masculine energy women that are thinking that they can do what a man does, man. All you got to do is, I can't remember where it was, but I watched a video on YouTube where Jake was reacting to basically equal rights, and they was showing men and women in the UFC matches and stuff like that, right, with boxing. And it was hard, it'd be hard to watch because the women, getting their asses whooped, man, because we're just not built the same. The Lord created men and the Lord created women. It is what it is. But through this society, them, this all-inclusive, we're all equal, that's just not how the world is, man. That's delusion. Don't short men want to be tall? Don't fat people want to be skinny? Doesn't everybody want to be in shape? Doesn't everybody want to have sex appeal? Everybody's different. There's diversities in everything. That's how the Lord created it. There's all types of different animals. There's whales, but there's different kinds of whales. There's sharks. There's different types of sharks. There's cats. There's different, you know what I'm saying? So why all of a sudden when it comes to people, we all got to be the fucking same? That's just not how it was created, man. But anyway, that proud spirit, that, a lot of these, that's what I was going to say, Salakia, I'm kind of rambling. Yeah, so the video I was watching, the Jake said, because the women were getting their asses handed to him, and he said, yeah, well, equal rights and equal lefts, man. So, they was catching them hands, man. But and that's what all of this foolishness is exposing, man. There's equal rights, and you know, we're all the same, and blah blah blah. You know, is going to come to an end, and it is coming to an end, man. You know, so let's get so this is a news thing, a video that came out. So there's an incident that happened in Quincy. A man was charged with kidnapping a woman at the train station over here, and this happened yesterday. You know, it was a 64-year-old woman. So I'm going to show a little bit of this, and you know, get a few more scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Let's see, let's get it right.
Here behind me, where that
WBC's Christina Rex live at Wollaston Station with what we're learning tonight. Christina.
Yeah, Chris, the police report says it was actually in the parking lot right here behind me where that woman was grabbed and thrown into the back of the car. And that police report reveals she was not the first victim. Another woman, there was an attempted kidnapping of another woman just 18 minutes prior, but that woman got away. Now, this all happened around 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. The report says the 64-year-old woman was at the Wollaston T station on her way to work when 26-year-old Christian Lynch allegedly grabbed her and threw her into his car. Police say he then handcuffed her and duct taped her mouth and eyes and repeatedly sexually assaulted her, both in the car and at his home. He then put her back into his car and drove her to a shopping plaza in Brockton, where he allegedly threw the 64-year-old woman out of his car, and witnesses found her and called police. Now, she told detectives she thought she was going to die. This entire situation is terrifying to women who travel here at this T station every day.
We're not safe anymore, anywhere. I very often go to work first thing early in the morning to my job in Boston, and now I'm afraid to do that.
That's kind of sadly the fact of, you know, traveling as a woman, and it saddens me that there wasn't anything posted, or you don't see like any increased presence of safety.
Right, so I mean, like the first commuter, the first lady has said, you know, they're not the times that we're coming into, man. Nobody's gonna be safe, man. It says even the mighty men shall cry bitterly in those days. So how much more the women, man? You know, so in those days that are coming, man, all that this type of...
You want him. You want the post.
Life.
Y'all can't have a baby with that.
If a physical man didn't go.
You know, this type of energy, this type of, I don't need a man. If I want to have a baby, I'll just go to a sperm bank. And like, you got to get a physical man had to go, like the Jake said, had to go to that sperm bank to give to give it. You know what I'm saying? So that spirit is going to be, you know, these women are going to be humble, man. So I just wanted to, because that, you know, that was pretty much the what the video showed, but I wanted to make a point out of this part and of what the dude that did this said. Let's see, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So I'll start up here. Investigators were able to review surveillance video from the T station and identify characteristics of Lynch's car that would identify him as the owner. Lynch was arrested Sunday at a convenience store near his house. And this is the point. Lynch reportedly told the police that he was tired of swiping on dating apps and stated, "This is me going out into the world and getting a date, man." So you're talking about these types of dudes that are gonna be running rampant, and all these women that have been showing off their bodies on Instagram and you know, walking around scantily clad and everything. And then you know, once there's no police, right? Because there are shortages going on, and it's only continuing to, be more and more, right? What are those women gonna do in those days, man? There's not gonna be any covering for them, man. And so you're gonna have a bunch of these, different sexual deviants, these sexually depraved men that are able to just run loose and run amok. And what happens to the different women that they've been lusting after for this whole time, that have been dissing them, talking shit, calling them broke ass nigga and fuck boy and whatever the fuck they saying? What do you think's gonna happen, man? And that's, the Lord is gonna humble you women in those days, man. So let's get a couple scriptures and I'll wrap it up. I just wanted to make a couple points, man, because the times that we're coming into, man, everybody's gonna be everybody that's proud is gonna be humble, man, especially you proud ass women, man. So this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, right? Because majority, women, they got their OnlyFans, they can shop to the drop. They got a bunch of simps, buying them shit, flying them out, spending a bag on them, buying them Birkin bags, buying them shoes, and they got one simp to pay their bills. They got another simp to take them out. They got another simp to buy them clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All those days are coming to an end, man. Isaiah 32:9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And we already seen a hint of it just with the tampon shortages, man. The baby formula shortages, man. All hell is about to break loose, man. Very soon. It says, tremble, ye women that are at ease. The Lord said it twice. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, man. You're going to be crying, lamenting. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the vineful fruit, man. All the different government assistance that, different women that work, have multiple babies with multiple men in order to work the system and get your little benefits, and then you don't even take care of the children correctly. Once all that fails, right, and society continues to crumble, you're going to be lamenting, man, for all the pleasant fields that, you won't be able to everything that you're able to partake in right now, you ain't going to be able to partake of that anymore. And then you're going to have to, worry about, people breaking into your house and taking your bread, because there's going to be a lack of bread, man. The scriptures say that they shall have no pity upon their neighbor, man, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread. So you're gonna think that you're gonna keep back a big broly man or a couple men by yourself and be able to protect them, and protect yourself and protect the kids with no man in the house? You gonna be able to do that by yourself? Yeah, we'll see. The scriptures say that, like we said, like I mentioned in the book of Eli, man. It says, Isaiah 32:2, and a man of the Lord, shall be as an hiding place from the wind, right? From the destruction, from all the calamities that are coming, man. Right? From the famines and because the Lord said that my servants shall eat, right? But ye shall be hungered, roughly paraphrasing, So the men that are serving YAHAWASHI to the best of their ability in truth and sincerity will be covered. They'll have that hedge of protection around them, And that's why Scriptures like Isaiah 4:1, when it says 7 men shall cleave onto him, onto seven women shall cleave onto one man. You know what I'm saying? And saying, you know, we'll matter of fact, let me just get it real quick. Because these are the times that we're coming into, man. Isaiah 4:1, and in that day, right, Jacob's trouble, 7 women shall take hold of one man, an Israelite man, a man of the elect, right, of the nation of Israel, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, man. Right? So, what did you just say in Isaiah 32? Oh, Salakia. A man shall be a covering. Isaiah 32. Right? So, there's not going to be any iron woman, you know, hear me roar. Any, you know, none of that, man. None of that. It's going to be either you have a cover from, you know, Yahawah by YAHAWASHI, covers you, you know, you women who might not have a husband, you know, and the Lord will direct you, you know, to find a man of the Lord, you know, and guide and protect you. Or you know, you sisters that have a man of the Lord, you know, hold on tight to him, man, because he's going to be a covering onto you, man. So it says, Isaiah 32:2, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, man. You know, so this isn't the time to you know, be in this type of spirit, man. You know,
To that hospital, it went out
type of spirit.
there.
You guys don't carry kids for 9 months. We do.
You know,
I want you on my 10, 10, 10, 20s and the 50s, bitch. I'm a motherfucking star. Look at the paint on the cards.
right? This lackadaisical, you know, at ease
I want you on my team.
attitude, man. The times we're coming into, man. You know, because it says it shall be. Let's get that. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time, right? So a time that has never been. So you're talking about all the different calamities that have come across this planet. It shall be a time such as have never been since there was a nation. And at that same time, thy people, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our fellow brethren that were scattered amongst the heathen, that look like the heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that is found written in the book, man, the book of life, man. You know, so Lord willing, this was edifying, you know, to the elect, and serves as a warning to any you know, you sisters that or you know, maybe, you know, you're still coming in or whatever, or, you know, sisters, you know, that come across this video and you in that kind of spirit, man, you better get out of that spirit, man. You know, because the time we're coming into, you're going to need a man, you know, of the Lord, and you're going to need to come back onto Yahawah by YAHAWASHI, your truth and sincerity, man. You know, and put off that Western you know, philosophy, man, that wine, man, that Babylonian juice, man, that's gotten the world polluted, you know. So, yeah, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah by YAHAWASHI for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah by YAHAWASHI by Kadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning. fighting this good fight of faith, and salutation to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say shalom. I want to say DTA, Abal Babal, and Kwam Yasharallah. And shalom. To the next one.